Well, we'll be arguing about this one for a long time.
And they have been all day. We have been all day, too. You know it. And nobody's going around saying, we're number 2, we're number 2. They're all saying, we're number 1. Yeah, and, you know, the debate may rage on, but come on, folks, the issue is settled. The Miami Hurricanes are the national champions of college football. When they knocked off Alabama in the Sugar Bowl and Notre Dame down number 1 Colorado in the Orange last night, the Canes laid claim to their 2nd title in 3 years. But it wasn't official until the final Associated Press poll came out this morning. And here it is. Miami, with 39 of the 60 first-place votes, just barely beat out the Irish. Just 22 total points separated those two teams. Notre Dame got 19 first-place votes. Florida State, after its blowout of Nebraska, finished 3rd and got the other 2 first-place tallies. Colorado dropped to 4th, and Tennessee jumped from 8th to 5th after winning the Cotton Bowl. Now, the Hurricanes came home to Miami today and found hundreds of fans waiting for them, their champions, at the airport. The self-proclaimed team of the 80s brought home its 3rd national title in 7 seasons and shows no sign of slowing down. These guys may be the team of the 90s, too. Championship coach Dennis Erickson, who took over for Jimmy Johnson, refused to take the credit himself. Instead, he praised his players' accomplishments.
Most importantly, our football players and our seniors and the guys that played so hard. If you'd have watched the game in person, we had guys playing with injuries. We went through a lot of adversity during the week. And this football team is truly the national champions. Thank you very much.
Now, understandably, Notre Dame's Lou Holtz begs to differ. He says the Irish's tough schedule should be taken into account.
I have no fault with Miami. That's not the case. But doggone it, we played 9 teams were in a bowl. Probably 8 will finish in the top 20. We played everybody at an emotional peak. We beat the ACC champ. We beat the Big Ten champ. We beat the Pac-10 champ. We beat the Big 8 champ. And we beat the top 2 independents in the East.
Yeah, you beat everybody except Miami, Lou. Case closed. What about Florida State? The Seminoles have a right to say they're the best team in the country, if not number 1. After all, with yesterday's 41-17 destruction of Nebraska in the Fiesta Bowl behind a record-setting performance by quarterback Peter Tom Willis, the Tribe won their last 10 straight. Because of their 2 losses, they knew they wouldn't be number 1, but they still think they're the best team right now.
I definitely think we're the best team in the country. You know, we beat Miami, we beat teams over and over and over again this year, and you know, we beat Nebraska by a lot of points, and you know, we did lose the first 2, but you know, it's like people say, you can lose at the first, and you know, if you win at the end, that's what counts.
I'd nearly bet that if you ask anybody voting that has has followed the season, would say that today Florida State is probably the best football team in the country today, but over a 12-game haul, it ain't gonna hold up.
No, it ain't. And now you know about the AP poll, the CNN poll, and the UPI poll, but there's another poll you might not have heard of. We checked it out today to find out who's really number 1. All right, we're checking the exclusive UPS poll. Who do you think is number 1?
Miami.
Why?
Well, because of they beat Notre Dame. And well, the only team that didn't beat them was Florida State. And I just think they're the best team in the land. That's all.
No question about it.
No question about it.
All right.
Miami's awesome.
So there you go. It's unanimous. AP, UPI, CNN, the UPS poll. That's what clinched it for me. Sorry, Jim.
They're about the only company that didn't sponsor one of the bowl games anyway. I still think Notre Dame is number 1, but we'll be arguing about that forever.